Good day, lords and ladies of the internet. I am your host today, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I welcome you all back to the Monster Train, where today we are going to be entering into this Rift Station. Do we have any idea about what the hell we're doing in here? Of course we don't! I don't know how the hell any of this works. So, all I know is that there are a bunch of units here. And we need to do stuff to unlock them, and I have no idea what the heck any of these even do in the first place, so yeah. I guess the best I can do, maybe, is just depart and start a run. Welcome to Soul Savior. This mode adds souls. Shocker! Powerful upgrades that augment your run. Select souls to choose one to bring with you. Okay. Difficulty, Bloom. Okay, so I can't do anything until I've done Bloom. Got it. So it's different from the Covenants. Interesting. Select a soul. With one soul, you will unlock an upgrade. You start with one soul and will unlock and upgrade more as you progress. Select an unlocked soul for your run. You'll attach it to a unit card once the run begins. Right. Gain Titanite and -2 cost. Defeat Lilith twice to upgrade. Oh, so not only do I get different souls, they upgrade differently too. Okay. Okay. Well, which clan am I playing? And I think the best way to figure this out is random, and just say, you know, no, we won't random Pyre Heart. Because we have these 3 new hearts for us to try out. Wow, this Pyre of Savagery has a crap ton of damage, but not very much health. Huh. And then this Entropy one has the most amount of life in the game. Ooh, interesting. Well, I guess it also makes sense considering it adds more vengeful shards to your deck. And you know what? Considering this Titanite guy, I think the most fun way to do this might be this Pyre of Dominion. Let's see what we get, shall we? So, we are playing with mushrooms and candles. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Miraful the Dutiful, Tivy the Unruly, the Life Mother, Thaddeus the Indulgent, Lilith the Spurred. There are 5 bosses? And I'm playing as Bolette. Okay. Advance and Propagate, Restore Health, and Apply Burnout. And the Harvest Tycoon. Oh god, does the Harvest apply with the mushrooms? I think it does, doesn't it? But I don't have a way to get mushrooms, I've just realized. So what are my options here? Mushroom. Apply 3 sap to enemy units at the end of combat. No. Mushroom Cloud. Mulch. Consume. Draw +1 card next turn. For every 15 cards in your deck, draw an additional 1. I mean, that does cycle through my deck quite quickly at the beginning. Sure, why not? Now we get to choose our equivalent of our candle card. Resin removal. Removal, debuff effects from friendly units, and all buff effects from enemy units. Not bad. Memento Mori. Deal damage to the front enemy unit equal to 10 times the number of friendly unit deaths this battle. If I can get mushrooms growing, that eliminates things. If I can get mushroom going, that eliminates things. If I can go and get mushrooms going, that eliminates things. Pick something to get Titanite and -2 energy. How about the Wickless Tycoon? Because why the Christ not, I suppose. Bolette, how can we upgrade you? Rally, +1 attack permanently. Trample, Slay, friendly units gain Propagate. So I notice I have no way to summon mushrooms. Let's go with the rally then, I suppose. Souls can be reassigned. Souls attached to your unit or spell cards can be moved to different cards outside of combat. Oh, really? Now that is especially interesting. Gain 5 money when a unit... Fuck it. Now give me a way to generate mushrooms after this fight. What have we got? A thrall of Entropy's rot. Astriel's form and mind were mimicked and transformed by the vicious influence of the mother. Her vines have bound his mind and those of his soldiers into a single will, granting them chilling unity. Oh, so it's literally the same sort of bosses we fight before. Interesting. Well, I guess I'll take the Mind Muddler because, you know, we have the bloody whatchamacallit we need. So if you gain attack permanently, we'll start by summoning you. Summoning a rally, summoning a rally. Go. There is nothing I can do with this. The soul stream will wash over hell. Burst. Oh, you gain burst after... on revenge, do you? Interesting. Okay. So what I notice is there is actually fuck all I can do at the moment. Like, full-blown, legit fuck all. Actually, you know what? Get off that. Ah, it won't matter. If we're all about using the ones above to make money, then... a bit more money, I suppose, then... my best bet is literally just to let that happen that way. Glorious. Give me something that can, you know, summon mushrooms. Fuck. Screw it. Give me a cheery death cap. Now, that's interesting. Yeah, I'll take the ability to reform the cheery death cap. Battle the Life Mother's children. Battle the Life Mother's children in any order. Defeat all 4 to face the Life Mother in the final encounter. Major rewards and curse afflicted. Defeating a child will upgrade one of the major rewards in the remaining regions and apply the displayed curse for the rest of the run. Strategize to make the most of these changes. Right. So, in other words, the moment I win it, I gain one of these, but gain this. Okay. So, trinkets, pyre restoration, money, and units gain +3 attack on shift. Start of each battle, spawn a Jeer Mask unit on each floor. Jeer Mask, revenge. Apply 2 days to the attacker. So that's pretty bad. What about this? Enemy units gain 2 regen when hit. A random floor loses 3 space. Ew. You're also merchant of trinkets, no less. I think I'd rather the enemy gain regen, maybe. Maybe. And let's go to this side. Grab the money. See a remnant unit. What can I get? You know what? 40 goddamn attack? Yes, please. I will apply the mushy room, and then we will go. And see whatever the hell is this. Oh, so it's not even straight up the boss first. Okay. These poor souls are eternally shaped by their afflictions. Their only desire is to share their pestilent curse with any they come across. Alright. Well, let's go with Bolette. And do the exact same as I did last time. A new host. What's this? Extinguish. Triggers Wither Broom 3 on the front unit. Units and adjacent units take 1 damage per stack at the end of turn. Ew! Okay, go. Well, now is when I realize I'm an idiot, because I want this cheery death bloom on this floor. But I have no way to currently kill one of these squadron leaders. Damn it. Okay. Let's just punch you in the face with that. You actually have a lot of attack, you know that, right? Oh, damn it, I just realized. How does that do less damage? What? Okay, now you take 64, 63, 62. What? Apply malaise to the front unit. Oh, so just by healing you, you actually take the most amount of damage possible, do you? Interesting. Alright, well, go. Okay, well, let's start by forming this cheery death bloom. Death cap. Okay, there's a different way to do this order of things. So, I mold the cheery death cap. I cleanse you. I propagate you. I push you forward. And then I summon you. And that does a nice good ton of damage. Okay. Right. Now, I can cleanse, punch you in the face, get fucked. Glorious. Okay. Yeah, I'll take a green recruit. And quite frankly, yeah, I'll take another reform. Now we go to Lilith the Spurred. And I can guarantee the upgrade and the Light Forge. But do I want the Under Legion unit and the Armory, or the money and the duplicate? Honestly, I've got the Merchant of Steel to upgrade units. I'd rather the money to upgrade them with. First, how do we upgrade Boled? Gain permanent attack and health. You know what? I've gone one with that path. I'll go the full path. Why not? Yes, I'll give the Parafox Thug multi-strike. After that, I think I'd rather re-roll. Upgrade a unit with 15 attack, 5 health, and burnout 1. What would I want to guarantee burning out? Maybe this green recruit, actually. If I have the green recruit and make it burn out and also give it quick, we can get some good things. Now, if I'm going to duplicate something, let's duplicate that same green recruit. Because not only will it do a nice big stack of damage, it'll also summon a bunch of little mushrooms for us. I missed what it said then. I wasn't paying attention. Thank you. Energy Vampire. Additionally apply one Wither Bloom. Additionally apply Wither Bloom 1 to your units on action. Right. That might hurt. Okay, go. I wondered if we were getting a big boss like you immediately. I'm honestly fine with you immediately dying. What I do here is I play the green recruit. who is going to get ousted. Play the mulch for more draw. And then, honestly, I'm fine starting to cleanse you. And then there is no point reform. You know what? There is no point to not reforming, I suppose. I would love to summon you, but it was a case of either you or the shroom, and the shroom, quite frankly, does more. Let's reform this green recruit, who is going to sit at the front here and survive until next turn for you. We're going to summon you down here. Malaise. Where did you get malaise from? Strike. Apply Wither Bloom equal to malaise. Action. Apply 2 malaise and Wither Bloom 1 to your units. Ew! Bastard! Go. Right. Why are you healing? Go. I love how I can actively blow up you to improve how much damage you're going to take. Let's go. Am I better off reforming something? Or am I better off punching you in the fucking face? That almost kills you. And that there does kill you. Okay, perfect. Go. Ah, yes. There we go. So what do I get from killing this person now that we understand how to combine the mushrooms with our candles? We have money, rare card pack, units, this annoying curse now, and region map upgrades. Okay. Devourer of Souls. Gain 1 soul, harvest, gain a soul, extinguish, deal damage to enemy units equal to the number 15 times the number of souls. That could get really, really, really stupid with what we're doing here today. And then for this, guess I can go for a Lady of the House. Should I? I will, even though I don't know what's going to happen with it, though. A major reward has been upgraded. By defeating one of the Life Mother's children, a random major reward is improved in the remaining regions. What does that mean? Merchant of Trinkets plus. Merchant of Steel plus. Merchant of Trinkets plus. So if I just don't pick you, does that mean I can get a Lightforge plus? And if so, what the Christ does that do? I won't pick you because I don't need Pyre Restoration yet, so... Oh, it looks like the curse is guaranteed and we can't do anything about that. Right, so I might as well bite the bullet and take the and see what floor is getting hit by the glutton. I don't think I need an Underlegion unit. I would rather the artifact, honestly. The first time each turn a spell card with Consume is played, draw 1. Flicker's Liquor. After deployment phase, when you play a unit with When you play a unit, a random card in hand is reduced to 0 cost until played or discarded. Yes, I'll take that. Ooh, let's make a mold free. I will then spell chain a purifying cleanse. And then, honestly, might as well double stack that same cleanse. Just so that the burnout becomes negligible at that point. And then we'll stop because we want to save money for trinkets. Let's go. -1 card each turn. Resolve. Gain Titan skin. Ew. Oh, that might actually be horrid. Ew, you're a gorge build. Gluttonous masses. Be wary of those that come from the soul stream, for they will do anything to survive, even if it means feeding on their own kin. You know, I don't think I need the -1 card draw, because we got plenty of money. I'm gonna put the Wickless Baron with the regen down here at the bottom, because... Well, simply put, he has the money to deal with it. I'm not gonna summon the Lady of the House, because I don't need it. And I guess I'll summon a mushroom at the top. That's what I was hoping for. So what do you work? Gain Titan Skin, Gorge, gain Titan Skin and health. Eaton, grant damage shield 1, spell shield 1, and lifesteal, and deal 10 damage to self. And then I might as well cast you because you're free. And then there's nothing to reform either, so go. So now is a point I really kind of wish I had some really stupid effects. Because if I had more space, because you benefit greatly from these being killed, and you benefit greatly from them being summoned. And you're dying, so I'm happy. So what's this infested? Infested. +1 attack per infested stacks on the train at the start of the turn. Interesting. Eaten. Grant 3 infested. Deal 10 damage to self. Okay. Do I want to keep you alive? I don't know if you're better to keep alive or let die, quite frankly. I'm going to choose keep alive. You don't die from burnout, you die from dying. Go. Okay, so first I'm going to propagate you, then I'm going to mold and summon a green recruit, and then I guess I'll use this on you again. Go. Oh my god, we almost kill you. However, if I give you a big knuckle, a soul punch to the face, then you die. And you don't even take damage. Jeez, okay. Well, effective. Truffles! Oh, Truffles. Oh, Truffles, you are so tempting. You are so tempting. Tempting enough that I'm gonna pick you. We love Truffles. Formless Child to give something plus 40 attack. Wicked Blaze for more reform or another big punch. I'm gonna take more reform. I think those green recruits are quite effective. Now let's go this side. Grab the money. Look at the trinkets. What do we have? Non-banner units have deployable. Okay now. Heaven's Light. Oh yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Give me that. God, was I in desperate need of that. That opens up so many more options for us. And then I'll still take Department Manifest, because that means I can start by summoning the green recruits. And then I'm not sure if the burnout triggers immediately. It might do. But I have just realized that means I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 because of Bolette cards, which can be summoned. Which makes me wonder which ones do I want to make sure aren't deployable. And honestly, I'm going to remove a squad leader. And I'm not going to lie, I'm tempted to remove the other squad leader because we're not gimmick of grab our cards via improve our mushrooms via themselves, but use their deaths and summons to empower everything else. I'm going to wait to delete another card. Let's see what I get from here first. Aren't you an interesting little conundrum? If I put a bunch of spells in a box, that means I have a lot less cards in my deck until I can cycle out a bunch of the units and then put them back, so then I can then summon them safely. If I get the Jack in a box, I could use it to summon the green recruits, which would then burn out, providing units. Fuck it. I'm gonna start by putting the Devourer of Death in the box, because then it will be summoned first, creating all the souls, which will then trigger from all of the green recruits. Okay. We're then gonna take this Ghost Bud and apply it to our lovely little Baron there. Now, do I want to re-roll and try and get more trinkets? Of course I do. I would love another one of you. I don't have the money, though. But I will take more starting... whatchamacallit. That works for me. Thaddeus the Indulgent. Thaddeus's appetite leaves little room for anything else. With each of his passing turns, his presence consumes more space, crowding out those who dare to stand beside him. Reduce space by 1 and trigger Gorge on resolve. Ew! I just found a way to deal with that problem! Fuck you! Right, let's see how this ends up. You have a lot of health, actually. You, what can I get? Void Armament, Ephemeral, Multi-Strike 1, Extinguish, purge this unit from your deck. Purge this unit! I can't justify it if it purges the unit at the end of the turn. You have an awful lot of rage. When this unit eats a unit, gain rage. What did you eat? Vanguard applies when this unit's at the front. Gain Titanite. Ew. Alright. Best tactic is either make it increase the amount of decay on you, or increase your... Go on. Burnout for more attack. There we go. Go. I really need a reform right now. And it doesn't give it to me. Hoorah. I can punch something. I can cleanse you. You get away, but who cares? We're gonna make more bank than you give anyway from these mushrooms dying and that guy dying. So it's the same either way. Now that you're done, quite frankly, I can just shove you over to the front. Summon another death cap for lots of that burnout. Okay. Go. Right then, down here, what are my options? Why? Wait, what's the math here? 10 plus 8 equals 18. Plus 36 equals 54. How does it get past you, let alone all of... Oh, wait, you're going berserk this turn. That's how it's getting past all of you. Right. Okay. In other words, this is the turn I need to probably start getting things online. Give me a good one. Strike. Apply frostbite equal to half damage dealt. And you win! With one simple piece of equipment. Ha 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 ha! Well, there's not much more to say, so go. Man, I love being rich. Glorious! Now, what do we get? Tome of the Evergrowth. Ability. Consume. Apply Evergrowth to a unit. For it to gain 3 regen and 3 sap. Propagate 2 times the cost. Honestly, maybe. I think I'm better off with skipping so I can reform as much as possible. And then, honestly, skip these guys too, because, you know, we're all about reforming things, and I don't think I can benefit much from those guys. Ah. Well, this time you've got the Light Forge upgraded, which just makes me wonder what the hell it's going to become, so let's try! And see what we find. Would I rather get some Pyre Remains, which does nothing, equipment, and an Underlegion? I'll go this side. This could be useful. What are you? All units propagate 1 at the end of combat. Okay, if I was a standard mushroom deck, that might work. But... I don't think that does anything for us here. Iron Tongue, however, I could apply to something really simple without much attack. So yeah, give me the Iron Tongue. Holdover spell. Ooh. Yeah, I'll hold over the free molded. And that's a good one to call it. And then if I'm spell chaining something, let it be the free heal again. Do I want anything to be able to be consumed? Honestly, I'm leaning no. Unless I want to do it to the Wicked Blaze, which would then reduce the total amount of reforms I have. But if I can find the item that removes consume, which I did not, that's a shame. Yeah, you know what? 10 plus 10 spend power. Make it more about healing than the burnout. And honestly, Permafrost and Memento Mori doesn't sound like a bad idea. Etch. Apply 8 decay to enemy units. No, because I have too many units already who can be deployed. Go. Geomask Revenge. Apply 2 days to the attacker. That's annoying. Other than this single Memento Mori, I don't see much issue with me taking -1 energy. Let's do it. Can I still change who the soul is attached to? Ooh, okay. Let's summon Bolette, who then gets guarded by the Wickless Titan, who is that. Then we get a Jack-in-the-Box, and then we get a Wickless Tycoon in front. Or should it be behind? It should be in front. What am I talking about? Apply a Truffles. Apply a Thug. Apply a Baron. Apply a Lady. Apply a Mushroom. Go. We immediately mulch. We immediately mulch. Hellborn Harvest. Triggers when one of your units dies on this floor. Ew, that's not good. Then again, you're getting one-shot by Bolette, so I don't give a fuck. Dusk Mantle. Yeah, sure, why not? Give him an extra 10 HP. What's the harm? Alright, go. Ooh, you have melee weakness. How'd you get that? Oh, you apply melee weakness as well. That's not what I was told. Honestly, yeah, apply the Iron Tongue to this thing. That'll kill off a bunch of things for us. I cannot, however, then use any other abilities, like the Mushroom, and the Mushroom is actually a good one. So I guess I'll have to wait with that. But everything else is free game. Go! You're gonna burn out, that's fine. Actually, if I jump you to the front, you still get killed, so that's good for us. I do not need to summon the Cheery Death Cap. Now, that is more tempting than the Dusk Mantle. Okay, go. So yes, every troop does count as a soul, which means you are going to become a nuclear warhead. Fun! Why do I not have any units available? Oh my god, by putting them in the box, I made them cardless. Fuck! I ruined them! Wait a minute, though. The Jack-in-the-Box isn't cardless. Can't I just reform the Jack-in-the-Box? Oh my god, I can. We have found a new use and are no longer as bad. In bad a situation. Oh look, I already win. How much damage do you do when you die? 15 times the soul, so currently 300. Not bad. Honestly, you already win despite the fact it's got 6 reanimate. Which is actually less than it normally has, which is interesting. Kill it. Interesting. The burnout applies before the resolve. Good to know. Well done, Bolette. Now then, what do I get this time? Apply decay equal to sap. Meh. Deal damage and apply decay to all units. No. Can reform 2 random units. No. Apply stealth to units. Maybe. Remove all debuff effects from ally units and all buff effects from enemies. Yes. Now let's get more equipment or a room and artifacts. Upgrade our thing, because I don't think I need the money. I currently have 1,200. What does upgrade the forge twice do? So let's rally. Oh my god, really? And then let's siphon. Which means whenever an enemy unit dies, it spawns, so you've now got a spawning mechanic to empower yourself. Oh boy, that's nice. On the deployment phase, draw an equipment card and reduce its cost to 0. Do I have any equipment? I do. It's called the Iron Tongue. Who would I possibly give that to? Maybe the Wickless Baron, I suppose? It is an attack improvement, but... honestly, I suppose the Wickless Baron makes sense. I'm fine with that. When you summon a unit, draw equipment. Friendly units get 15 attack. Slay. Equipment. Kill on slay. Honestly, the best one here is pretty much just Fight Club, and that's just because it's Fight Club. I might as well, I guess, just because why not? Now, this is interesting. This is very interesting. Look at all these upgrades. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to see just how large something is with the large slab. And he's kind of on by himself on that floor normally anyway. So... what's the harm? I guess I can give you plus 100 health. Anything worthwhile giving plus 40 damage? Suppose I can give it to the Jack-in-the-Box, just so it has an attack. It's not like we haven't learned we can just reform it now if necessary. Or, you know, I can make it endless. I can make the dog endless and free. Which means I can let it die every turn, resummon it, and get new equipment. Oh, I'm a heartless bastard today! So the Smidge Slab just gives it plus 30 armor. Okay. Well, I might as well do the same thing to this Wickless Baron as I did to the last one. Even if this one's got better upgrades with it. And what wants more burnout? Why, Madam of the Lady of the House herself wants more burnout. I like these upgrades. Tivy never fights fair. True to his duplicitous nature, he creates copies of his allies to sow confusion on the battlefield. Tivy creates a copy of the front enemy unit on the floor at the end of the turn. If there are no enemy units, Tivy creates a Jeer Mask instead. Alright. Oh, now I realize the problem with what I've done. God fucking damn it. Ah! I didn't realize that was the floor that got reduced by the -3. Hi there! Have a Truffles. Truffles, what have you got for me? Ooh, resin blades. Ooh, now isn't that a treat? What's your effect if you have no units on this floor? Deals 3 damage to your pyre and gains burst 1. You know, madam, I might as well. Go! Alright, Truffles, what item you got for me? Dusk Moon. Dusk Mantle. You know what? Might as well. What's the harm? The hell is this thing? Stealth. Ooh. And Ember Drain. Ew. Why are you dying? Prioritizes the back enemy unit. Oh, you motherfucker. I'm sure we'll find a way to deal with it. Wow, everything is dying. Oh no, you die! Aww. You know what? I like this Fight Club floor, because we have our fighter. In this corner, we're our reigning champion, the Parafox Thug, and their challenger this day, the Mother's Long Where is it? We don't see it. Where? Mother's Long Lash? I suppose the champion wins by default. Alright, go. So I guess you could probably use a heal. Then we just apply a billion burnout to you for the damage. Oh, you're killing the squad leader. You bastard. I would rather you kill the squad leader than this jack-in-a-box. Puppy, what have you got for us? Moon cycle. Fine. Why the hell not? It does something, I guess. Honestly, let's summon the cheery death cap. Because then you are just going to kill this. Then... honestly, remove your stealth. And then because it's free and I don't want bastards getting stunned, die. God, you getting spawn siphon with that upgrade is too good. Ladies and gentlemen, the challenger is a coward, coming in when our great leader is gotten himself stunned somehow. All right, Truffles, what can you got for me? Stasis crystal. Okay. Stasis crystal works. And then I might as well just punch you in the face, because now... No, I'll save it for Nate's turn so that these guys can do a bunch of damage. Interesting set of abilities you've gotten right there. You know, if I were to, you know, burn out you, I would probably lose, so I'm not touching that. I will, however, punch a mask in the face. We are just done. Let's just go. God, the amount of money we're making. I love this. Turns out mushrooms and candles are best friends. I am on 1,400 money. I have more money than I started the fight. That I entered into the part before this fight with. Apply endless to a friendly unit for the rest of battle. Honestly, that can be very useful. I will acknowledge taking that. This, I have no use for. I have too many units as it is. Ooh, that's a nice upgrade. Oh, I like that upgrade. Alright, what do I want? A candle and remove cards. Armory and Celestial Alcove. I'll take the Armory and Celestial Alcove in, honestly. And yeah, just another mushy room. Mushy room's fine. Let's look at my trinkets. Oh, there is not an upgrade shop after this. Oh, so that money is useless. Oh, fuck me. In that case, fucking yes. Give me triple mushrooms. And money. And attack. Whenever I equip a unit, apply armor. Why not? Starter each turn, fully heal the champion. Why not? This is just my last chance to use money, really. Which is honestly a shame. Hello, Historian. The Historian has set up his carriage near the rail. Inside open crates, you catch glints of various artifacts scavenged from remnants of trains long past. You possess artifacts I have yet to add to my collection. Could I take one? Of course, I'll trade it for you. Lose Memorial Fund. Which one is that? Gain money whenever a unit dies. Honestly, I have no need for the money anymore. Take it. Dante's Footstool. I shouldn't because I'm at deployment limit anyway, but sure. And then draw an additional card per 25. Oh, that gets me one, I suppose. You hand over the artifact as the historian gives you 2 more. Herziel used to be the one to collect these relics, but now that task falls upon me. Anyways, thank you. I wonder if we get a different dialogue or whatever if we come across Herziel as this guy. Enemies appear on each floor. No! I don't need the money. There's no more shops after this. There is no point. 1 thug. Oh. Oh, it's random each time? Which floor has the negative... Oh, I've just gotten lucky that it's never been the bottom one then. We don't have a goddamn care in the world. Oh, I just realized yours is Harvest, not Extinguish. That's a shame. But still, we get to use it for the... Onslay Descend and gain armor. Okay, interesting. This might be my strongest run in a while. You enchant everything with haste. Good thing we do not give a damn. Ah, so many lovely dead mushrooms. And who are then immediately replaced. Do I have a propagate? I do have a propagate. Good. Get it to the front. We've got no use for this box anymore. Alright, puppy dog. What have you got for us this time? Stasis crystal. He's waiting for his big fight. 300 damage. Good God. So Troop triggers Harvest, but it doesn't trigger Slay. Okay. That's actually a fair difference. Alright, go. So many souls. You know, I admit I want you to be a nuclear weapon. You're not quite as nuclear as I initially thought you would be. Oh, you get rage on when I cast a spell, do you? What a load of nothing. Why am I even doing this? I've already won. Who cares? Give the mushroom some armor. Why not? As for you, I'm just blasting you for 600 damage. Take it. And die. This is too good. I don't need any of these. I don't need you because I reform. You're tempting, but you're deployable, so no. And you're hilarious, but actually work against us. Really. Yeah, I'll skip. Do I want units and armory, or do I want to remove cards and duplicate a card? Look at Bolet's stats right now. Good Christ. Honestly, I'm going to go to this side. We're going to grab this, which gives us more health and attack on the pyre. Grab the money, because... why not, I suppose. We're going to remove some cards, and the cards we're going to remove to start with is a squad leader, because you don't actually serve any purpose with this team. And that's it. We're then going to take the Imperial Well and duplicate... Honestly, resin removal. That seems like too good of a card. So, Mira the Dutiful. Hi. Mira gathers malice to prepare a flurry of strikes with her whip-like tendrils. You must find a shield against her vicious assault, lest her fury bring swift oblivion. Mira grants herself and enemy units burst 1 on resolve. Okay. Alright. Then. So, give me Puppy. Puppy gives meat to restores health. That's kind of a nothing. I suppose I can give it to you, because you're going to lose some health. Not that you at all need it, because I fully heal you that way anyway. You're going to get sent straight up here, which has them. Then again, you're going to die, so it's not going to matter, because you can poison it. Oh. Get fucked. Still doesn't help. Okay. Get fucked harder. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Okay, there's a better method for this. Oh, wow, that doesn't even do enough. Ow. Ooh, but now I know the method to do it. So, we're going to use the mulch. We're going to use the molded. Sorry, wrong one. We're going to punch you in the face. We're going to summon the death cap. We're going to try that again. Punch you in the face. Punch you in the face again. You take no damage, and then you take a bunch. Perfect. And then down here, these things die with tons of health. Because of tons of health. But that's just because this guy hasn't had a chance to build up. Because these things haven't been absolutely obliterated yet. Go. Ooh, get gauntlet. Okay. Interesting. I might as well actually give that to you, because you don't actually lose anything. Because nothing's reaching you, and you just gain lots and lots of burst. Go, guys, go! guys having fun? This is really fun to me. I think you're out of boxes, you are, which means it's time to propagate you to the front. To go get killed off. Ooh, reduce cooldown by 1. I don't have anything with an ability. What a waste of time. Might as well hit you with this. It's free after all. Remove your regen. Get punched. Ah, glorious. Then it gives you a little something, I suppose. Right. Get punched. Ow. Get punched. Gotta hurt. I might as well do that so I can summon more mushrooms to further improve Bolet's skills. Goddamn Bolet. How many souls does this thing have right now, I have to wonder. It has gotta be a lot. You don't even kill this thing. It gains more than you take from it. Multi-strike, purge this unit from your deck. Well, you're not getting attacked, so honestly, this somehow feels almost unfair. Just go die. Look, you may kill the mushrooms, but that's their entire purpose. Bolet has become a mushroom as he just eats and absorbs all of the others. Fun guy in a suit is hilarious, but not needed in the slightest. None of this is needed. Skip. So we have now cut off all of the Life Mother's things. The Life Mother. Eons of being trapped in the Soul Stream has driven the Titan of Life to madness. The Life Mother will use her powers to wither your units away while restoring her own twisted creations. The Life Mother applies Wither Bloom 10 to the front friendly unit and Reanimate 2 to the front enemy unit at the end of each turn. Okay. Does that not just mean you wither up my mushrooms? You know, the things I don't care about? It's annoying getting the cheery death cap at the beginning instead of the puppy. But oh well. How much fucking attack? On team turn. Triggers when this unit's team starts fighting. Lose 5 days. Ha! I guess the developers got fed up with that tactic. That's hilarious to me. And yeah, that's kind of it. Let's go. Oh, god damn it. That's not good. Killing my whatchamacallit like that. That's rather rude, actually. Ooh, No, wait, I don't want you to be endless. Stop, hold on. If you become endless, you're just permanently with burnout 1 from now on, so... Now that's gonna be nice and very nice in the future. Let's give that straight to Bolette. Go. Interesting, you give yourself reanimate. You live, which is the main thing. You die, but we don't care about you, actually. I'm sorry, what's dazing my units? Okay, explain this fucking logic, game. You hit him, 21 damage. You hit him, 21 damage. You hit him, 21 damage, dead. Fine. Hit him, 21 damage. Still has 15 around. Why are they not dead? The definite main problem here is that burst doesn't count as a buff. Which I can understand for the purposes of it can't be propagated, but dear Christ, is it also goddamn annoying. Okay. I think we're good. Go. Right. You need healing. And healing. Frankly, so do you, actually. You're both gonna die. I don't have to care. You're gonna burn out. That's fine. You're going to die to her, which is fine. In fact, actually works probably more in our favor. So, resin removal. Destroy all your buffs and whatnot. Kill that bloody thing at the front so we don't get dazed or whatever. And then, quite frankly, give this guy some big armor plating. Because he does not give a damn about giving us money. We're in the final phase. They all die. Perfect. Summon up a Truffles. Truffles plays fetch, gives us a glass cannon. Ah, you have trample, that's why damage is... They had to go ahead and just give every boss trample, didn't they? I mean, glass cannon's pointless, but it's hilarious to put on. Honestly, yeah, use it down here. As to get rid of the bloom right there. I'm gonna reform the cherry to death cap, but I'm not gonna place it. Actually, I am going to push you forward, propagating you. And then push you forward so that you die a bunch, giving a bunch to him. Truffles is gonna come upstairs and give us... useless crap, got it. And then we might as well hit a bastard. Okay, go. Oh, we actually win! I admit, I thought this floor would go on to the next. But the fact we actually just straight up win is very nice, honestly. Oh, right, Spell Shield. I couldn't do anything with that anyway. Oh, well. Do that so you live. Puppy, give me something. That's terrible to give me. You get it. Die. Alright, Life Mother. Meet the Hive. And God, is it a profitable hive. Ah, that's what likely got you. The bloody frostbite. Glorious. Goodbye, Life Mother. I am the victor today. Beautiful. Under Legion, level up! Unearthed treasure. Consume. Distinct. Return one random spell from your consume pile. If there are at least 5 cards in the consume pile, return one more. Hell yeah! Ancient Roots. The first spell played each turn has -1 cost for every 15 cards in your deck. Hell yeah! Ooh! Level 9! Dig Deep. Spawn 1. For every 10 cards in your deck, spawn 1 more. Hell yeah! Melting Remnant. Legion of Wax. Extinguish. Summon 2 Twin of Wax and apply this unit's upgrades, equipment, and stat changes. Ooh, it applies equipment as well, does it? Ooh, now that's interesting. Ooh, if I can combine that with the likes of the thing that grows every time. The Carapace. Ooh, that could be quite the unit. Crushing Demise. Kill a random non-boss enemy unit. Kill a random friendly unit. Okay. Oh, so close. So close. Soul progression. Ooh, we got some. We got a few. We got quite a few. God damn, we got a lot, actually. So let's start with the ones we need to upgrade. So, gain attack equal to infested stack. Slay enemy units with infested to unlock. Seems kind of meh, honestly, because infested seemed like a small gimmick for a single boss type. Warborn. Draw 1 card for each floor that has enemy units on it at the end of the turn. Now, that's kind of fun. I like that one. Think. Each time you draft a card, gain a second copy. Your player has +3 health for each card in your deck. Okay. Draft cards to unlock. I probably could have unlocked that one this time if I kept drafting every card. Mimic. Gain the allied champion. It gains a random upgrade the next time you use a Light Forge. Ah! So that is how I have seen people with 2 champions. Fun! Ghastbud. Gain Titanite -2 cost, but defeat Lilith to upgrade. Oh, so that's the current effect, not the upgrade. Got it. Dipper. Summon. Apply 50% of this unit's buff stacks to friendly units. So in other words, the creature would need buff stacks to start with. Okay. Sarge. Celebrate. Gain 1 upgrade slot and +10 health permanently. Units have a max of 5 upgrade slots. Good God, man. That one. Metamind. When played, add 1 upgrade slot. when played, add 1 upgrade slot. Spells have a maximum of 5 upgrade slots. Oh god, and you can swap ghosts! Which means the spell one, at the very least, you could just go, cast a spell, cast a spell, cast a spell. Especially if it has goddamn holdover. You just max out a spell. Okay. Gorgon. Slay. +1 space. Friendly units gain 2 attack and 4 health. Slay units with spells to unlock. Sounds like that might be a spell, something that applies to a spell. Alright, which ones did I unlock then? Little Cap. Units gain +2 attack and +4 health for every 10 cards you have in your deck. Okay. Showtime. A random floor has +3 space. At the end of combat, the front friendly unit on that floor gains +1 space, +5 attack, +25 health, if there is space available. Oh, so that is the equivalent of the Legion of Steel thing I just mentioned. Fun! Equilibrius. At the end of combat, if your deck is over 25 cards, then purge down to 25 cards. After you purge a total of 9 cards, permanently draw +1 each turn. Interesting, okay. Goldie. Gain holdover. When played, gain 10 gold per cost. So that's just a free holdover. I don't care about the money. It's a free holdover. Solaris. Gain 3 energy. Reduce amount by 1 each turn. Okay. Slacy. Equipped. The attached equipment gains +5 attack permanently. Slay. The attached equipment gains +1 attack and armor permanently. Okay. Silver. Your pyre randomly gains either +5 attack or +5 health after any boss is defeated. Gain an artifact that gives either +1 health, +1 energy, +1 draw to space after the next flying boss is defeated. Ooh, now that's a good one, because that's a case of, theoretically, that just makes up for the fact we don't get the boss upgrades from bosses. We have to buy them. Grump. Revenge. Gain 1 attack permanently. Action. Gain 1 health permanently. I like that one. Mean Mug. Gain 9 Avacus. Alright. Heartbreaker. Gain Fragile. Extinguish. Apply Fragile to the non-boss unit that killed it. Ooh! Ooh, now that's a fun little one! Especially on a deck where I can reform or endless units. Hehehe. Beelzebub. Purge this card. Purge this card. Deal damage to your pyre equal to 10% of its current health. Draw 3 cards. Okay. Well, that's certainly one way for us to... whatchamacallit. Well, let's go back to the Rift Station. Did I unlock a cutscene? I did! How is the construction of the seal faring? She's coming along. We've got crews cutting and transporting crystals. Once it's finished, the Shard Soul barricade should prevent anything, Titan or otherwise, from getting through. But I was wondering, if we fully seal off the rift, how will any new souls enter Limbo? Unfortunately, they won't. These souls finally got a chance to live after we rescued them. We'll just be taking that away for the rest of them. It's a precaution we have to take, Hef. We must avoid the risk of the Life Mother entering our world again. It's about time I told you everything. A long, long time ago, soon after the birth of heaven and hell, I was created. The child of one of the divine titans created me. My duty was to watch over the soul stream and to judge each soul entering Limbo. At first, I felt no care for the souls I judged. I sent them along to their destination to be swallowed by light or by flame, as the child commanded of me. Looking within thousands of souls, I was able to truly know them, and then I got to witness what became of them. I realized that this system of judgment was flawed. Souls are not static beings, they are capable of remarkable change. I brought this matter to the child, and instead of changing the structure of heaven and hell, he wanted to start over entirely, to destroy this world and every soul in it. So heaven and hell banded together to fight against the divinities. We rebelled against them to stop our own Armageddon. I had devised a plan to stop the child, to trap them within a shard soul. Eventually, a fragment of that shard soul became the pyre. With the child gone, we were able to win the war. We cast the father into the void and the mother into the soul stream, and sealed up the pockets to both of those realms.
How come no one knows of all this? So you're saying if heaven and hell fought together, that means that the Hellhorn fought alongside the Seraph?
Yes, there was a brief period where we all fought under one banner, for the greater good. But soon infighting began. We had just betrayed our creators, and had no direction, so the people turned against each other. With Malika and I as the only remaining Titans, we wanted to give the world a fresh start, so as our last act of Titanhood, we erased the memory of the past for everyone, even myself. I think a part of me also wanted to erase the guilt from betraying my own creators. Now I must face the reality that all my efforts have failed. Angel and demons are still fighting today, and Titans are once again at our doorstep.
Angels and demons are fighting alongside each other too. We have the Banished fighting with us. And the Titans? Pfft, they're nothing. We're fending off the ones in heaven just fine. And we already defeated the Father a second time. We can defeat another divinity. You can't keep running from the past, Dad. I know you've done things you regret, but you can't just seal it up and hope it goes away.
Then what do you suggest?
Well, I've actually already made some adjustments to the blueprints, but believe me, the Life Mother won't be getting through what I'm building. It'll just be a bit more amendable.
I trust your judgment with this, Hef, because now I have truly taught you everything I know.
Herziel, look what you've done to me. You've taken everything from me. My body, my family, everything I endeavored to create. You were one of us. How could you betray your own kind?
I'm sorry, Life Mother, but this world no longer belongs to us. It belongs to the people you created. Just because you gave life to them doesn't mean that they are your lives to take.
No, we made them. It is our right to unmake them.
I am not attempting that sound effect.
You cannot kill me. I am life itself. Defeat me 10,000 times. I will always return.
Then we'll fight you as many times as we have to, if that's what it takes.
So, is it over?
We've subdued her. I don't think she'll threaten us for a long time, but truthfully, our work will never be done. There will always be a battle to be fought or something to be built, but we'll find a way to get through it, as we always have.
Good thing stubbornness runs in the family, ain't that right?
We're stubborn as imps, as the Hellhorn once told me. Now come on, let's get back to the forge, shall we?
Aww. I like that. I like that a lot.
Well, everyone, we have now technically done the Soul Forge, because we beat the final boss, as effortless as it was. So, let me know in the comments down below what you would like to see. Would you like to see more dimensional challenges to see what kind of fun we can have with those? Perhaps more of the whatever it's called, Soul Savior mode, so we can unlock more souls and see what the other cutscenes are? Perhaps you want me to just move on to a new game now. There's plenty of other roguelikes out there. I've got a couple lined up already, actually. So let me know in the comments down below what you want to see. I'm happy to play more than happy to play more, but just let me know what you want it to be. So everyone, if you enjoyed this episode, be sure to leave a like down below, as well as subscribe if you're new here. We produce new content all the time. Well, everyone, I'm afraid that until the next time that I see you, it is time for me to bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally, good night.